I've talked about it several times, and I think I'm about ready to do something about it. I don't know if you can see that in there. You shouldn't be able to stick your hand in between that bumper and that turn signal. And that one there, look, you don't even see the bumper until you get right over here. There's some damage there, a little stress cracking. I think that this thing's been hit in both corners. Some stress cracks here, it's spider webbing and stuff like that there. You can see there's been some stress there. But I've got another bumper that's already painted red. It's actually the original apple red, so it might not match perfectly, but let's get that ripped off there. Change those fog lights out to some real NOS or closer to NOS. I don't know if I'm going to use my NOS OEM parts on this truck because it's not nowhere near stock, and I do have some depot fog lights that look just like the originals. We'll pull that off there. We'll paint behind that grill. I don't know if I've done this one or not. I can't remember. But I want to pull that off there, get that straightened out, and then the next thing we'll move on to be trying to do something with that cladding. I'm Johnny Garage Johnson, and this is Hardcore Garage. Yeah, this one's never been cleaned up. Doesn't look too bad. So how do you get a Cameo bumper off? It's been a long time since I played with these guys. One thing I know for sure is there's at least one screw right there. And of course, since this is has that lower splash pan built into the air dam, there's going to be some bolts along that bad boy, 3 across the middle there, I assume. So we'll pull the grill, headlight buckets, and go from there. As you know, it's early Saturday, so I'm still in my pajamas. Alright, I'm on the driver's side. This will be your front corner brace. You can see the brace here that's factory brace for your fender. This one here goes down and should be connected, but it's obviously not. We also have these brackets over here. Now I'm not sure if these are factory or not. I really do not remember. But we're going to disconnect the fog light bracket right there and disconnect the fog light harness. It looks like that brace on that side might be connected. So let's get those all torn apart. Pretty strange without the cover on it, doesn't it? It's kind of hard to, oh yeah, I can feel the bend right there. So that's definitely pushed back. So we'll pull this bumper off. And yeah, I don't really, oh yeah, I can feel a bend right there. She looks funny though, don't it? Some overspray. Wonder what that's from there. What the hell? Did I yank them off there without that plugged in there? That plugged in. Did I yank the plug off? I think I may have. Yeah, look. I yanked the plug off the light. Oh well, we're gonna switch them out anyway. They were pretty nasty, and I don't know if that's a factory bracket or not. That's janky as hell. These are the fun ones. Having to get down inside there. There you go. Probably 10 millimeters, I believe. Those are fun though. And if you drop them, you can get it to fall back in your frame rail if you're lucky. You can definitely see the damage here. And right there especially. It's pretty tweaked. Kind of see the flex in it right there and the change of the color. And this end looks okay. Be a good project bumper. Somebody wants some wall art. The new bumper on. That bumper was supposed to have been for the 93. At one time I had wanted to switch to a sport bumper, front and back on that, and just never came across the proper blazer bumper, so it never came to fruition. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. But now we're going to be able to use it on this. I've just got to locate some clears. I'm pretty sure I've got a used set over there. I don't want to put some new ones in here. I will if I have to, but I'd rather throw some used ones in there. Just this truck isn't a brand new looking kind of thing. And I've also located a set of depot lights so I can get rid of those buck tooth looking goofy things there. And I discovered that these, whatever brand this is, I haven't pulled them off yet, but you can see the little tabs on there where they would have had some little flip up covers right here. I think I've got this figured out now. Man, when people modify stuff, either that or the factory did this, and I don't know. The other one looks different that I have out in the garage. But anyway, so here's, I won't call it factory because this is not a factory fog light, but somewhere along the line somebody did some different things here. I don't know that these rods here are factory, but that's really all that holds that fog light on is that rod right there. Anyway, pulled them off, and when I go to put the newer fog light, more of a stock style on there, that little bracket doesn't fit on there. So me being a garage door guy, this is what holds your garage door opener to the header, and that is almost the right width. You can see I had to put a little nut in there as a spacer, but these worked out really, really well, and I racked my brain forever to figure this out. The only other thing that I don't like right now is because this is sitting pretty low, I think these are kind of going to be pointed up. So what I'm going to do to rectify that is I'm going to drill this hole up about another, I don't know, probably an inch. That'll make sure that the light points towards the ground at least. back on the ground, and we are waiting for the hood prop to dry. I don't know why I'm walking around. It doesn't, not like it really looks any different, huh? Fog lights. We got the clears there in the bumper, and you know I'm kind of disappointed. I don't know if the thing's just tweaked from age and heat and stuff, but the whole reason behind changing my bumper out, it was to get rid of that gap down in there. And really, I kind of feel like this whole thing is just sloppy. That's real sloppy, Tommy. Even him up. That's pretty much it, other than putting the hood prop back on. It kind of sucks because the whole reason for doing that was to try to get that gap out of those turn signals to go away. Didn't happen. So I can only assume that the cover is kind of screwed up from either Florida sun is where the truck's originally from, or maybe it just never fit that great to begin with. Next thing I am going to play with is these wavy door cladding. Can you see all those waves in there? It's just a polyurethane piece, and sometimes they have a little bit of support on the back sides of them, but it usually falls off over the years, and since this is a repaint, may have been taken off and not put back on properly. I'm going to try to pull those off, use some heat to try to get them to lay flat again, and then probably put some fiberglass and some fiberglass resin down inside of them to make them hold their shape. We'll see how that turns out. So yeah, there you have it, guys. One more little thing to do to your mini truck, or not do to your mini truck. I don't know yet. It really hasn't. Would I have done the fog lights without pulling the whole bumper off? Probably not. So we'll look at it like that, and we did something positive. Y'all take it easy. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff that helps a fella out. Keep on trucking. And I added a tonneau cover. It was off of the D90 when we put the fiberglass cover on it, blah, blah, blah. You know. Take it easy.